you can start generating content like this, like this, like this, like this, and this. First thing you're going to do is go to a website called CivitAI.com. Once you've gone to that, you're going to create a free account. Just follow the prompts. Pretty straightforward. Then you're going to add some currency. The currency on CivitAI is known as Buzz. So you're going to purchase some Buzz. Reasonably inexpensive, no worries at all. Then once you've done that, you're going to select this little drop-down menu in the top right. Go down to upload a model. And this is where we're going to upload a LoRA model. If you watched my last video, I showed you exactly how to train a high quality one. That would work perfectly with what we're about to set up. So first thing you're going to do is name it Wendy. Then the type, you're going to click on it and go down to LoRA. Then the category, you'll select character. Pick a few tags that match the model. You're going to write a description. For the description, we're going to use something similar to what we're going to add on the training notes. So we're going to make it look professional so people take it seriously, etc. So we're just going to tweak this a bit, something like that. Then we'll go down. For this, just leave all of it as is, and then we'll go down even further. Depicts an actual person. This is important. You select no. And then is intended to produce mature themes. You will select yes. This is the whole reason we're on this website. And then finally, you'll just acknowledge before going to the next step. For the version, you'll just leave it as is, but for the base model, you'll select. This is assuming this is what the LoRA model's been trained on. So that's why this will work best if you use the same LoRA model that we trained in my last video. Otherwise, there could be some differences and you'll need to change the parameters accordingly. And then version changes or notes, so we'll just paste what we did earlier. Look all professional. Now for trigger words, I understand that I called the model Wendy in the last section, but this LoRA was actually trained on the trigger word Sarah. I'm pretty sure we'll find that out. Then for the rest of these parameters, I just want to say again, they have to match what the LoRA was trained on. Otherwise, when you go to create content, it's going to look very weird and very goofy. So remember, these are for the LoRA that I trained in my last video. So epochs, 5, steps, 1600, clip skip, 1, min strength, leave as is. And then resources, this is another important part. You'll select the following: Cyber Realistic XL, Real Viz XL, and then another one called Telmendo XL. It's for the nudity aspect and it shows nudity. That's why I've just left it hidden, but it is there. These resources is just to show the user that wants to use this model, assuming you're going to make it public on this website, what resources work best with it when generating content. And then you're just going to select next and we'll go to the next section. Now we'll upload the LoRA model itself. And once that's done, we'll select next. And now it wants us to upload a post. So for this, we're going to upload one of the images that we used for the training image dataset, because I'm assuming you haven't generated any content yet with the LoRA. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to use one of the images from the training image dataset, and that will suffice for now. Good enough. Tag it if you want, otherwise just go publish. Now that that's all done, all you need to do is select create here, or you simply go to your profile, you click on profile, and in the profile it will show the models that you've uploaded. You click on that and right next to it will show create, and then you come over here. But so for this example, the one we just uploaded, we'll just go create. And then now what you're actually here for is to see the NSFW stuff. So I'll just show you a little bit of that now. But before you do that, you want to make sure the parameters are right. So you select them as the following. CFG scale will be 5.5. Sampler will be DPM plus 2M Caris. Steps will be 40. And this is all because this is what the LoRA was trained on. So it goes back to the last video that I keep harping on about. Then select portrait or whatever aspect ratio you want, but portrait looks best. And then you write the prompt. Now ignore the low quality image we have there. That was just a training image that we used. And once that's all done, you can start getting creative with the prompts. And then finally, you can start generating content like this, like this, like this, like this, and this.